I am, I guess, what you would call a speaker trainer. I'm somebody who specializes in working with other people in business, and predominantly I have a lot of women who come through my programs. I still have men as well, but I have people who are interested in growing their businesses and really want to use their personal gifts and talents as a way to make a difference in the world. So I teach people how to do that by taking their message out to one-to-many as opposed to one-on-one. All of us feel that, whether it's conscious or unconscious, we all believe to a certain extent that we are the center of the universe, and it starts when we're children. You know, you look at all kids and they really believe that everything revolves around them. And it doesn't actually change. We stay the same as we get older. It's just that our universes get much bigger, much more complicated, and they involve a hell of a lot more people that also believe that they are the center of the universe. So it's learning, I guess, how to really manage your own self inside of the journey of life, where relationshiping with yourself and with others is the predominant driving force to success, and relationships the predominant driving force to love and connection. We're very much taught to look outside and to objectify life and to look and see what's happening outside, pay attention to what's happening outside, that we lose that connection to the self and we turn our back on it very young when we realize, or we come to a realization that perhaps who I am and what I am isn't perfect. You know, from the time that we first get told no, or don't do that, or you shouldn't do that. You know, the little brain of a 3-year-old doesn't really understand that it's not them, it's the behavior. Because the little 3-year-old is the center of the universe. So if something's going wrong, well, it's got to be me. It's not what I'm doing, it's me, which then really interrupts the relationship that we have with ourselves. Well, okay, so I would always say, whatever we resist persists. So stop thinking or feeling or believing that where you are isn't enough, therefore you have to become more. And I would always say, give up the need to add more layers to yourself, thinking that what you are is not enough and you have to be more, do more, say more, have more, build more, create more. In fact, there's a real reality in terms of what I now know after 10 years of being in business and I'm highly ambitious. After 10 years of being in my own business and this insatiable desire for success, what I realize now, which I could not have known back then, is that success doesn't come from being more and adding more. In fact, success comes from the subtraction of that. Success comes from the ability to actually be with who and what you are, and acknowledge who and what you are is already perfection personified. Because when you have that intimate relationship with your own perfection, then you have this ability to create from that place, rather than desperately trying to create in order to become something. I think the job is beautiful, and I think that the part that I love about it is, for me, it's very aligned. It's very much about having the person look inside and see what's really there. You know, rather than constantly looking outside trying to become something other than what they are, it's really acknowledging that what they are right now is already magical. I can't be more enamored by a book or by a creation that I've seen. In all of my years, I have to say this is one of the most magnificent helpers for human beings that I've seen.